Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to our second episode of our MWR Live podcast series. I hope you can hear me well. And I'm really, really happy to be here with you today and talking with this amazing person in just a minute. But before that, I would love to explain why we created this series. Well, we want to inspire you. Here is where you get to discover the real stories behind great leadership, the true journeys, the challenges, the victories, the mindset that drives success. Each episode is packed with amazing tips, powerful insights, personal experiences that you can not only get entertained by, but you can also inspire you and teach you something that you can apply on your daily life. We are really excited today to welcome our guest that in just 14 months with MWR Life, she has achieved a presidential rank, becoming a Pearl Ambassador. She has earned consistent four-figure weeks and played a key role in launching new markets. Now, she's leading a team of over 2,000 people with a big heart and zero ego. She's one of the most coachable, consistent leaders you will ever meet. Her work ethics is unmatchable. Her team adores her, and she's the living proof that daily commitment can completely change your life. So, guys, without further ado, let's give it up to Nikki Nash. Hello there, Nikki.
Hi there. Oh, thank you for all of that. I nearly cried.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Are you?
Good, good. Thank you. So, I have pack questions for you that is going to help people to understand a little bit about yourself, about your work, about what drives you to to become better each day, right? So, before we start, just tell me a little bit about yourself. Who is Nikki Nash?
So I'm a mum of two and a grandmother to one. I live in the UK, in Dorset in the UK. Um, I love animals. My thing is animals. I've worked with animals all my life until I found this way of earning. I love fitness. I love motocross. I love any sort of extreme sports. Yeah, and that's it really. And I'm a network marketer.
How were you first introduced to network marketing?
So my next door neighbour, her granddaughter was doing, it was another travel company actually. And I asked her to book a holiday for me. And she said, no, I don't do that. And I was like, what do you do? And it came about, it was like a similar sort of company. Anyway, I got into it. 2 weeks
Mhm.
later, COVID hit. And I had no idea what to do. I'd always worked with animals. I couldn't speak to people. Basically, I just got out of a 17-year domestic violence relationship. So I was in a mess, to be honest, a real mess. I needed something, I don't know what. I just wanted to travel. I wanted to work with animals. I wanted to travel and save animals. That's all I wanted to do. So when this come up and I heard about the compensation plan, I thought, this is what I need to do. It wasn't this company, it was another one. It didn't end
Mhm.
well, but it introduced me to network marketing. At the time, I had no idea. I thought these things
Mhm.
were scams, or I even asked the lady at the time that was signing me up, is this one of those pyramid things? And she sent me it the other day and I started laughing that I actually said that. So I had no idea what it was, but I just knew I wanted the money that came with it. Anyway, so I signed up to that. 2 weeks later, COVID hit and no one could travel.
Yeah.
And then I ended up building this company through the pandemic to the top 1% of that company, even though no one could travel, just on residual and willable income. um, and then I knew I had some sort of skill to help other people then. And I just thought it was my mission then to help other people. So yeah, I was sort of thrown into it. I had no idea, no clue what I was doing. My upline left and I was just basically on my own.
Mhm.
But I just had been through so much shit that I didn't want my kids to go without anymore.
Yeah. So what
So
make you go all in? What make you say like, all right, I'm gonna give it a go?
I think the main thing was I was in a low place. I didn't know what to do. My son was a British champion in motocross. His dad was a drug addict, in and out of prison all the time, and he wanted to sell everything. and I had no money to buy it. So he wanted to sell everything. And I thought, I'm not having this. And I thought, so I went all in. I already had a full-time job, but every minute I was awake, I was sending people messages. I was talking to people. I wouldn't have my camera on. I wouldn't do voice notes. I wouldn't do anything like that because I was scared to show my face because I was a mess. But I would just ask people and ask people and ask people. And then in the end, I actually got the money to buy the bike. I get very emotional. So yeah,
Oh.
that was what my kids is what made me go all in. Yeah.
Right. So what did you feel was your biggest turning point or milestone, in network marketing journey?
I think it was when I realized that I had a skill for helping other people to make money, like people that were like me that have been through a lot of bad stuff. They didn't have the confidence. They thought they couldn't do it. Like if I could do it, they could do it. And I think when I hit the top 1% of that company in a time when no one can travel, I think this is my turning point. Like this is what I'm meant to be doing, even though I never would have dreamed I would do anything like this, because it's so opposite. If someone would have asked me what I'd be doing, I would be doing. But it just opened my eyes to just such a different way of living, a different life, a legacy for my children, and just not to trade time for money anymore and be stuck, basically.
Like almost like you being at the top, right? Not depending on anyone for the first
Yeah,
time,
you can
right?
just do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to anyone,
Yeah.
or, it's just your life and you're free.
Yeah. So coming from that hardship, and it was very hard, your life, how would you describe your leadership style now?
Pretty scatty, pretty pretty to the point though. Just tell people what's got to be done. If they don't do it, I don't dwell on it too much. That's their problem. But people that are ready, like keen and wanting to run with me, I will run with them. I'll be there 24/7 with them. I'm there. Whatever they want, I'm there. If someone shows up, I show up with them, and I'll just be straight to the point. Tell them exactly how it is. Tell them what's not going to work. Tell them what is going to work, and just be honest. I think.
Right. So do you have like a moment or a story that made you like realize the deeper purpose of your work, or that align with the deeper purpose of your work? Or you saw like a way out, of your life, and for the first time you felt safe and you felt seen and you felt whole?
So I've never really felt that in network marketing until this company. So before we found this company, I wanted to walk away from the industry because I built a couple other, the first travel business I was talking about, it just didn't align with me. I had quite a lot of problems there, people getting sued, people not getting paid commissions, stuff that just didn't make me feel good and didn't make other people feel good. And then so I moved into the crypto and forex space, which I built fast there, and I hit six figures, just about to hit six figures. I lost the whole lot. That happened to me twice. So before I found this company, I was ready to walk away. And I think that the turning point is Laura said to me, Nikki, I found a company and I'm building it with or without you. We're going to make a lot of money here. And I don't want you to look at me in a year's time and say, why didn't I join you? So you're doing it. And I said, look, I can't do it again. I'm not going into a travel company. I've been massively put off by a travel company. I don't want to go into Forex and crypto because I've been massively let down. She said, this is different. And she said, we're going to Milan. Bearing in mind, they've just lost near on a six-figure income. And I went, what do you mean we're going to Milan? I haven't got any money. And she's like, we're getting a flight to Milan. We're meeting the top earner and we're meeting all the top earners and the CEO. And I want you to see what I've seen. So anyway, we ended up flying to Milan, and I was just blown away. And then we ended up on a private plane to Dubai. And that's when we went to Dubai with everyone. And something I saw there just thought, this is my home. I cannot not build this. And this can help so many people that I cannot not do this.
Yeah.
With my skill, I have to do this because I'm going to be letting a lot of people down if I don't.
Right.
So that was the turning point for me finding this company. Well, Laura finding this company.
So why do you think, what is different from the other companies that you worked with?
Because just the leadership and the CEO and the top earners and how people make you feel. Like in the other companies, I never really fitted in. Like I didn't feel part of it. It was just me building. I had here they make everyone so welcome. Like a brand new person is treated exactly the same as a top earner. Everyone can win here because the worst that's going to happen here if you come in is you're going to get a free life experience trip every single year. That's the very worst that can happen. In a lot of these companies, you lose a lot of money, whereas here you're not going to lose anything. And I think knowing that I can bring people into this, and the very
Mm-hmm.
worst that's going to happen to them is they're going to get a free life experience trip, it is just amazing. And in fact, they can, whatever they pay into their subscription, they can get double back for their holidays, like 100% return on what they're paying. Is just
Mm-hmm.
like, everyone needs that, don't they? Everyone needs it.
Right. Yeah, I think so too. So, what would you say that is your favorite part of building within the MWR Life community so far? What is your favorite part within everything that we do?
Just the community, because everyone gets to go on all the trips. Our
Yeah.
business is going on trips and having fun. Like in a
Yeah.
lot of companies, you have to be one of the top earners to even earn these trips. Whereas here, a brand new person can even go on them. They're giving away holidays left, right, and centre for different ranks, which are much more achievable to achieve over here than they are in other companies.
Mm-hmm.
I just think, yeah, it's just a breath of fresh air, isn't it, really?
Yeah. I don't think there's a lot of like hierarchy. You don't feel
No,
like a big hierarchy. I think everybody's like a group.
yeah,
I don't like to say family, but it's kind of like,
it
I feel
is.
these in the events. Like everybody comes together, the golds, the platinums, everybody's like a big group of friends or people just getting to know each other. And this is really, really cool. It's just on a human level is different. It's not that greed driven company, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right. So, what drives you now compared to when you start?
So when I started, obviously, I just lost a massive income. So
Mhm.
what drove me then was to get that back as soon as possible. I racked up some credit card debts to do Christmas, because obviously I lost everything and I wanted to get them paid off. But now it's just much different. I'm not even here for the money. I am, because I get paid the money, but I'm here to just help as many other people do what I've
Mhm.
done and get to where I am. And it's a process, and I know that process because I've lived it, and I've come from not being able to speak on Zoom or turn my camera on or even message a person to where I am now. So I know that this way of earning, it just changes people's lives. So my mission now is just to help other people to do what I've done.
Yeah.
See, when people come to you, and like Nick on my team, oh, I've been able to drop a couple of days at hairdressing. Soon I'm going to totally retire from hairdressing. Like, people like that. People are being given cars on my team. Two ladies just about to hit millionaire status in the team. And they're like, thank you so much for taking the chance on this opportunity. And when people come to you with like that, that's more than any money. Getting people to
I
say
know.
stuff like that to you, it
Yeah.
means more than any money you can
Yeah.
earn.
It's like you are doing something for people actually, right?
Like a
That's
purpose, yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, like purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So what would you say is your mission today? What is your aim in helping people? What would you like to see, or would you like to change amongst the people that you coach or that you lead?
Well, I would like to see a lot more people have belief in themselves and not be scared of things. I'm thinking about people that I'm talking to that want to sign up, but they're so scared. So I'd like to see the belief in people change, which just mindset can work
Mm-hmm.
on that, can't it? They just need to get the right mindset, which we have all that once you're inside. People to believe in themselves, and people to take chances. Not that it's really even taking a chance here, because obviously, like I said, the worst that
Mm-hmm.
you can happen is the
Yeah.
holiday. But I would just like people to just be more willing to try things and not be like the olden day mindset of, I've got to go to work and then I've got to do a bit of work and get paid a little bit of money and then retire on when you're 65 and on not even
Mm-hmm.
enough money to live on. I just want to
Right.
see that be changed. People's mindsets, I think.
Yeah. So imagine that I came from a scenario that I've been, not very lucky with other companies, and I feel demotivated. I feel like I can't do this. What would be your advice for me?
I would say don't let other companies put you off, because if I would have let my other companies, which what's happened to me in other companies, if I'd have let that put me off, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be able to
Mm-hmm.
travel in a different country every month. I wouldn't be able to do the things with my kids. I can take my daughter, I've took her out of school now. She plays
Yeah.
football full time. I've been able to do all these sort of things. So yeah, just don't let negative mindset hold you back from that.
Right. So what do you want people to know about success? What is success to you? What success means to you?
I don't even really think success is money. I think
Mm-hmm.
success is having a purpose, being happy, helping other people, because the more people you help, the more successful you are anyway, by
Mm-hmm.
default in this business. And yeah, just that really. It's not always money, it's having a purpose and helping people.
Mm-hmm. So, give advice to people that want to start, but they are kind of on the fence? They don't know really how to approach this kind of business. What would you tell them right now for those
Just
who
do it
watching
and
us?
just do it and hurry up. Do it as fast as you can, because everyone I bring in always says to me, I wish I would have listened to you when you first asked me. So
Hmm.
just do it. You've got nothing to lose.
Hmm. Good, good. Nikki, is there anything else you want to share with us?
I just want to share that I'm just so proud of everyone on my team. I just want to do some shout outs to some people, actually, like
Do,
my
do.
upline.
You go,
My
girl.
upline, Laura, I couldn't do any of this without her. Like, we lost everything together and we've got everything back together. And she's like the glue to the whole bit. I'm the scatty one that does all the recruiting and talking. Well, she is as well, but she's just so professional. And together, I just need her. I couldn't do this without her. Like Laura and Nick on my team, Charlie, Lauren. I can't even say everyone's names. Like, just everyone.
Hmm.
It's just such an amazing team. Heather and the North American team, Jen. Like, they've taught me that I actually am a leader, and I actually can bring in 7-figure leaders, and these people are happy that they've met me and they want to work with me, and and they've just changed my belief in everything. And Ilian and Yoni and just everyone, they're all just
Hmm.
amazing. I just want to say thank you to everyone, and I know I've missed loads of people out, and I can't even think who else I need to thank. And you, just everyone really. I just want to say thank you, and thank you for
Awesome.
creating such an amazing company where everyone can win.
Yeah. So I want to create a little scenario with you here, right? So I want to people to have a little bit of a sneak peek of what a day in a life of an MWR Live ambassador is. So could you walk us through a day in your life, please? That would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay. So every morning I get up. It's between 5:30 and 6, depending what I set
You
my
go you go
alarm.
to the pool while
No,
reading a
I go to
magazine.
the sea. I go to the sea. So I get up at 5:30 or 6, depending on what I feel like every day. Because even though I don't need to get up, because I've got all
Hmm.
the day to do what I want, if I don't, my mindset is not right for the day, and I don't get the things done that I want to do, and the whole day goes into one, and I don't end up doing anything. So I get up at that time. I do a bit of like affirmations or something like that, which all these things I thought was crazy before network marketing. So I'll do some affirmations. I will drive down to the beach where I meet my friend. We go for an hour's walk. We do this every day. We then go
Hmm.
in the freezing cold sea and stay in there. I will drive home, normally go in the hot tub, have a wash, reply to any messages I've got. Then I'll probably ask 50 people if they want to look at what I'm doing. I make sure I do that every day. I will reply to anyone whose birthday it is, wishing them a happy birthday. Then I will like have some lunch. I will go to the gym. Um, then I'll probably do a bit more work, calls with the team, calls with new people wanting to join. Then I'm always in bed by about 9:30, ready to do it again the next day, unless
Awesome.
I'm traveling.
That's a very perfect day. That's a
Yeah.
really cool day. Nikki, for me, that's all. Is there anything else you want to shout out? You want to give the last advice to people that are listening to you now?
No, I
Talking
don't think
about
so.
like mindfulness, do you think mindfulness is very important in this business to stay grounded, you know?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, because you can, when your team starts growing big, you can get a bit, you can lose yourself a bit. Like when it started growing, like sometimes like 100 people were coming in a day, and I was like, I had massive imposter syndrome, and
Mm-hmm.
I think you can go one way or the other way. Or you can go really like big headed or whatever, but I went like into a bit of a shell, and then I haven't recruited properly. So I'm just bringing myself back now. I've done some mindfulness and some work on myself, and I'm ready to go again, build again, share this with some more amazing people. But I
Yeah.
think the mindset is everything, because if you believe you
Awesome.
can, you can. If you believe you can't, you can. And that's the truth of it.
Yeah. I think the mindset is the most important thing, right? Is our
Definitely.
belief. Yeah.
Perhaps do so
I
much
just
work on that.
yeah, I want to leave our listeners with like a tip on how they can start, like a actual tip of, for example, the two a day, you know,
Yeah.
an actual tip that you can give to them to start and to be consistent on their work and on the journey to achieve pearl like yourself.
So I would say just time block, because a lot of people obviously still are in jobs.
Hmm.
Time block what you've got to do, and make sure, even if it's like you've got an hour a day, like maybe 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, slit it in somewhere throughout the day. When I was working full time, I would just go to the toilet and do 10 messages every time I went to the toilet or something like that, you know, just time block, fit it in. Make sure no matter what, if it's you're having the worst day ever, that you get those messages out. You're doing people a disservice if you do not ask people, because everyone needs to know about this. So just think, I'm doing a disservice if I don't ask my friends, if I don't ask these people. Anyone that's got businesses or entrepreneurial, they need to know about they're looking at something that is at the start really of a wild build, because it's so untouched in so many countries. And just go out and be excited. You don't need to know anything. All you need to do is be excited, plug people into our calls, and then use us to answer their questions. That's all you need to do. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need any skills. I had none when I started. You've just got to be willing, hungry, and coachable, and anyone can make this work if you've got those three things.
Yeah, I think that's the key word, hungerable, right? You need to want to be in that position. Yeah. All the rest you can learn, right? But you need the drive to get there. Yeah. Nikki, it was an immense pleasure to have you here on the podcast, and I wish you all the best, and I guess I'll see you soon.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thank you very much to our listeners. Bye-bye.
Bye.